own judgment. This is not dining with two unpopular people. This is not dining with two people who are controversial. It's dining with two people who have made extremely improper remarks, hateful remarks.
And not 15 years ago, Mark. Just for me,
And not 15
right.
when it comes to things, I normally know this Kanye West, this stuff's illegal, you know?
It should be obvious to him that he made a mistake. It should be obvious to him what he needs to say, but he won't, probably. And we'll see how if the president or some styles.
Yeah, we'll be talking about this later on in the show as well. Again, news is a 24-hour cycle, and we'll be hearing more about this today, especially as people come off the holiday weekend. I do want to pivot now to Dr. Fauci, because he was in the news all weekend on a lot of the Sunday shows. He's saying that, he's still thinking that the origins could have come from an animal. Take a listen.
Evidence strongly points to this being a natural occurrence of the jumping of a virus from a bat to an animal species to human. Hasn't been definitively proven, but the evidence on that is pretty strong. Having said that, we still all have to keep an open mind as to what the origin is.
Here's my PR take. I'm thinking he's saying this because he knows Congress is going to call him. He's going to be investigated. So let's get it out there that it still could have come from an animal. What do you think? Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't ever want to see Dr. Fauci again until he's testifying before Congress under oath. Listen, the fact that it's the Wuhan lab, which was experimenting on coronaviruses, isn't just a natural, obvious indicator of where this virus might have originated from. And by the way, we don't know, and we don't have the evidence because China kept us from that laboratory, from investigating, from having in-person contact officials on the ground from the CDC looking that over. And so there needs to be an investigation. This is one of the more bipartisan activities of the Oversight Committee and take control is the origin of COVID-19. It is important to prevent another outbreak moving into the future. We have to figure out where this one actually came from.
I realized it this weekend, Mark. So Dr. Fauci, he gives that final White House press conference last week. I realized as I watched it literally on every Sunday show, why they are inviting Dr. Fauci on their shows is beyond me at this point. But he's not going away. He is never going to go away. As long as they invite him on the shows, he will show up. I thought this was, he told Margaret Brennan yesterday, he said, I'm not political at all, which is just a lie. You could say that's gaslighting. I'm more into gaslighting, why I bring that up later in the show. But I thought a lot of this was basically, this was preemptive before hearings start in January, Mark. Play the victim card, try to generate some sympathy. Hey, we did the best we can. Might have come from a lab, might have come from a pangolin. Who knows? I thought this was preemptive on Dr. Fauci's part.
Yeah, first, since you mentioned China, I just want to say I'm incredibly impressed by the courage folks over there are showing in protesting against their government in a way that's likely to get many of them arrested or worse. And so I hope everybody on the planet is rooting for them to succeed and to hopefully not have harm done to them for oppressive their human rights.
Mark, do you have a take on that, by the way? Do you think President Xi is safe in power in China?
This can grow quickly. Right now he's safe. He's got the most effective police force, police state apparatus in the world, probably.
Right.
So we have to keep watching it. But I do think the bravery that's being shown in cities across the country.
Mark, since you pivoted, let's pick this back up. We've got Gordon Chang coming on in just a little bit to help us break down what's going on over there in China. But I just think it's important to note that Dr. Fauci yesterday, we're out of time, but I want to play the sound like he said, that we're very much still in a pandemic.
Is this country ready for another pandemic? And are we still in the one we have now that we've been talking about?
Well, we certainly are still in it. I think you just need to look at the numbers. We're still having between 300 and 400 deaths per day.
Yeah, and 300 people die every day from fentanyl overdoses. Don't hear anything about that. Mark, the reason I bring that up is because what's going on in China is connected. You've got people like Dr. Fauci telling the American people we're still in a pandemic. We are not. Look around. We are not. What's going on in China? They've been under some sort of lockdown for 3 years now, almost 3 years, and clearly it's not working, and they've had enough. So it's these medical professionals that have gotten it wrong from the start, and the Chinese people have so I'm glad you brought that up. Okay.
And the lack of natural immunity could cause a huge problem for them if it starts to spread.
Natural immunity? Mark, put on YouTube. We're going to get kicked off YouTube talking about natural immunity. My goodness. By the way, I hope you had a a great Thanksgiving. Let's cover that.